Hello, welcome to the channel. East Florida Explorer here, and today I'm at the Mount Arrarat Cemetery in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is an old cemetery, over 121 years old. But right here, it's the old entrance to the cemetery are these pillars, and it's kind of in a really rough, overgrown little corner. And now the entrance is down towards the middle of the cemetery off the road. Just wanted to show that though, because that seems like the old entrance into the cemetery, probably 100 years ago. It's a very kind of up and down hilly cemetery for Daytona Beach. And really old. If you could see, most of the graves are fallen over, broken open, kind of like this one right here as an example. Kind of a grave that's just fallen over, no name. Checking out a couple of these first graves here in a sandy spot, kind of like on a hill. And this one, he's fallen over with nothing written on it. This one over here, kind of in the shade, I think, but it says Miller. Noah Miller, born 1870 and died in 1926. At rest. Wow, and all these graves, they just look so old. Look at this. Just all busted up. Got some cactuses growing in there. No name. And right here, Watson. These seem to stay together really well, even though it has a lot of cracking, just like the last one. And this one's leaning too, right towards me. Henry W. Watson died July 11th, 1925, and also at rest. Wow, and a lot of them do say at rest. Died in 1920 here. Aaron Irving, and his grave is broken half. Little fenced in area over here. Looks slightly older. Mary Arrington, 1864 to 1926. Another grave right here. Says Alice Jules. Ooh, that's so hard to read. I believe it says she died in 1915. Nice old style grave there. Cool flowers growing next to this one. This one I'm talking about, the ones that are a little open. See that? Strange tomb there. There's a lot of those that are like that, spread throughout. This place goes really far back, up on a hill. Yeah, there's a lot of those big boxes above ground that have a hole in them. I'm gonna walk over here, there's another one. Yeah, just the corner. Creepy. Woo. It's a hot one out here today on this big sandy hill. And this is also the cemetery that I said that I found a leg bone in one time. And I was doing the cemetery that's right next to me, which is Daytona Memorial Park. And this is Mount Arrarat over here. But yeah, I found a leg bone over, it's kind of back on this hill. But that was like a year ago. Probably not still there, but we'll go check. But yeah, as I was walking around then is when I realized how in bad shape this place really is. See, here's another one. Big hole. What's in there? Yeah, this place is it's like a desert, which makes it feel so much hotter. Wow, look at this cemetery. And it looks like people have been cleaning it up. All the debris and mowing, weed eating. So that's good. It's looking better than when I was here last time. Because if you could see the weeds growing, this whole place was weeds. It was like walking through a meadow or something, but we're right near the city. And actually, the Daytona International Speedway is right there in the airport. So yeah, look at this area. Man, it's just in ruins here. Graves popping up. Looks like a tree fell. Yeah, but look at this. Just such an old looking place. I'm walking up the hill now. Wow. It's like the top just got slid right off or something. So crazy how this cemetery and then the one next door, and there's one across the street also, they're all on these sand hills, like dunes. Oh, check it out. Bonus. Right on. Bonus. Airplane just took off from the airport. Big one. Ah, check it out. This is a nice, actually nice tombstone, headstone. Look at that. Huge slab of granite. Hankerson. It's completely different than mostly everything else out here. Reverend Mac Cherry died January 19th, 1935. At rest. Okay guys, I'm coming up on that area that I saw that bone about a year ago. Right on the top. I don't see it anymore. And I'm not surprised. The place has been kind of looks like it's been getting mowed and taken care of lately, so kind of little in better shape than it was. I'm sure somebody would have picked that up or did something. I don't know what you would do with that kind of stuff. Huh. Well, I'm gonna climb up to the very top corner over here. Never know. Could be a super duper oldie this way. Look at these graves. It's like they don't even know where they go. They just throw them on top of other ones because they've fallen and broken. Some out here. So I'm talking about, you get in this area, so there's graves out here. I guess they're trying to mow it up, clean it up. It's probably an old one. Going up this hill here. My GoPro just overheated. It's just hot like normal. Or it's the cemetery. A lot of people say the cemetery ghosts drain out your camera and overheat them. Sometimes I'm in cemeteries and that happens over and over and over again. Or my battery dies a few times. Gotta recharge it in the car for a minute to get some more footage. Here on the top of the hill, Harold Brown. He was in the U.S. Army, World War II, and he died in 1986. And back here in the back corner, the very, very back corner, on the tallest peak of this Mount Arrarat Cemetery, is Walter and Queenie Black. In loving memory. Walter died in 1947 and Queenie in 1984. And right next to him, in loving memory of Lamar Jones, 1905 to 1958. And up here at the very top of this sand dune in Daytona Beach called Mount Arrarat Cemetery. I'm gonna start heading back down. Wow, there's so many graves here missing the tops. It's just concrete. Like you could tell something was here. As I walk down this hill, I'm starting to realize there are so many graves here from the World War I and World War II. I took a couple photos and then there's just so many. World War II, World War II, World War II. They just keep going. This one's fallen over. Couchman Rogers, Georgia, U.S. Navy, World War I. He died in 1972. But I see these white, marbly colored graves that are more like military World War graves. Wow, they're everywhere throughout this side. Mount Arrarat Cemetery in Daytona Beach, Florida. Definitely an oldie. Thanks for joining me here on Cemetery Sunday. And I'll see you guys next time.